plenty to excite fans at this time of year. It might be new faces like this fella, Tomer Hemed. Andy, what do you think he can bring this season that Brighton have lacked in the previous couple?
Well, Christian will be desperate for goals. Last season they simply didn't score enough, and it's just a question of whether Hemed can settle into the English game, settle into the Championship quickly. If he can, he could be that 20-goal striker Brighton desperately need to avoid another tough season.
Well, as far as Nottingham Forest are concerned, they've been restricted, as we touched on already, with who they can bring in. They're not allowed to pay money for anyone, but a familiar face and the fact that he's still at the club can still bring as much pleasure.
Absolutely, with no Britta Sombalonga, the goal-scoring and creative expectations really fall on the powerful shoulders of Mikel Antonio. Dougie Freeman says he's the best player in the Championship. He'll need to show that tonight and for the rest of the season for Forest to really challenge for the top six.
By Kyle to Solly March. March manoeuvring. Loa. Danny Fox with the left foot also interested, but it's Lansbury. And it's off the outside of the post. Loa. Here and Kyle off the post.
That's a wonderful strike. I don't think De Vries actually sees this until very late.
Bruno, a little too deep. Loa may be able to keep this alive. It's done Tesh. Now to Baldock. That's an inviting one, and it's clawed out from the very mouth of his goal there.
Absolutely outstanding. Great ball in from Solly March. Hemed does everything right, just helps it on its way. Probably thinks he's scored. That is a sensational save right at the death, right at the end of this first half. He's kept it at 0-0. Brilliant stop.
Here's March, taking up a central position at the start of this second half, finding Loa. Going low and finding the corner. Kazenga Loa lights the new touch paper on Brighton's season.
His body's back there, but no real communication. But Loa, well, he does well here because he's mixing his game up. He's coming inside on his right foot, and then he's taking a fullback on the outside as well. And when you do that, you give defenders problems, and keepers can't get their position set.
Misplaced pass by Loa. There's Tyler Walker. Still Tyler Walker. Much better effort from him this time, and the follow-up is quite simply crowded out. Bruno will do well to stick with him, and does. Awkward one. Tyler Walker, Blackstock's in there, can't get it across the line.
Really good appreciation from Tyler Walker, but Lewis doesn't he do ever so well just to get in between the ball and Blackstock. This is really sloppy from Brighton. Does superbly well to keep that out.
It looks like Brighton have done enough. There's 10 seconds to go, Andy. For you, do they deserve this? Have they done enough?
Absolutely, they have been the better side, and even though Forest were better after they conceded, David Stockdale hardly really had a save to make.
Well, there's nothing like an opening day win to put a smile on the faces of the supporters and players in the middle of August, and that's exactly what Chris Hughton has guided Brighton to. Kazenga Loa, the man who scored the goal that made the difference. 5 minutes into the second half, his low drive beyond Doris De Vries, who just before half-time denied Brighton what looked a sure opener. A header from the debutant Tomer Hemed, clawed out in fantastic style.
Enjoy Sky Sports Live on all screens, on the go, and the best bits on demand.